Carly Goshen will send it over, and the Mustangs will keep it alive. Now the attack from the far side, and it's down for the kill. Olivia Dobbins. Chloe Hertz. Hertz pushes it in back there to Schmidt. Shot from the point. It's in! Off the stick of Taylor Lennertz, excuse me, and it's 3-0. Taylor Lennertz with the third goal for the Bismarck Blizzard on the shot from the point on the far side. And the Blizzard are running on all cylinders here in period number 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. Kennedy Kuntz will pop that one up left center field. It's going back, and we have our first grand slam of the All-Star Series in 3 years. Hansen under center, drops back, looks near side. I believe that's Fulmo, and he's got it. Fargo South touchdown.
Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a three. That one's in, and we're tied.
Groffman won't be able to control it. The ball will escape over to the far sideline. Fargo Davies will come up that far sideline, and a nice through ball there, and this could be an opportunity. Centering pass, one-on-one. Was she outside? She was not. It's 1-0 Fargo Davies. Bad pitch here, and the bases are loaded. Line drive right into center field, and that will score 1 run. And rounding thirds, Rorich, and he'll score. It's a 2-run RBI double for Casey Reber. Shot from the point, Bree Adams, low and hard, and it's in! Off the stick to Sydney Kamstrup, and the Cougars are on the board! Press box here, the best we're able to. That one's going high left field, and running for it is Schwab, and she makes a diving catch! Wow, what a play by Cameron Schwab, the junior in left field, to end the inning.
Fantastic catch.
All right, welcome back. Fargo South High School here in the Bruins den, getting ready for the Eagles and the Bruins in North Dakota Class A EDC basketball matchup. And well, let's not waste any more time. We're about 9 minutes away from the tip-off. No national anthem on this one since it was done right before the girls' game. Once again, speaking of the girls' game, Fargo South would fall 90-35, but on the bright side, Addie Wagner with 19 points, scoring a 1,000 on her first free throw. And she would end the night with 1,018 career points. So congratulations. She has 2 more years to go. She's a sophomore and only needs about 700 more points to become the top leading scorer in the history of Fargo South girls basketball. We'll see if she can do that over the next couple of years. We're certainly rooting for her. There's no doubt about that. We've done 629 games prior to today's broadcast from 41 different cities, covered 115 teams. We're over 90,000 hits on our website now. Actually, I think that has peaked over 91,000 now, but it hasn't been updated yet. We're right around that 1240 mark for YouTube, 1550-ish on Twitter, and I think the Facebook one's right around like 1308 or something like that. So, total number of games we forced you to pay, 0. And with that said, please enjoy the free sports broadcast that is brought to you by our sponsors. And please, when you're able to, please patronize the businesses that you hear about in this game broadcast, because this game broadcast would not be possible without them. And you can find us online on Twitter at msportsnet if you'd like to follow us there. Also on youtube.com/ND Sports Channel is our direct YouTube link. And then facebook.com/msportsnetlive. You can watch the games on YouTube. You can watch the games on Facebook. You can watch the games on our website. You can watch the games on your mobile device via the YouTube app, or if you have an Android phone, on our Magnitude Sports Media Network mobile app. You can download that on Androids. Still working on getting that into the iPhone store. So I want to thank our sponsors once again, including Prolon, professional fertilizing weed control here in Fargo, Van Dam Chiropractic, Challenge Nutrition, and Allstate Fred Hage Agency. Also, multiple Davies families bringing you today's action between the Bruins and the Eagles. If you want to hop on board, you can. We have booster plans that start as low as $25 a month. They go up from there. You can sponsor on a monthly rate or request a package to support your favorite team or teams, and we can get you in front of hundreds of viewers of games, which equals into thousands of viewers a month. And we'll get you a little short message that is on our bottom of our scoreboard there to get you maximum game time exposure, and plus mentions on Twitter and Facebook And YouTube, they all have 1,000+ followers, and they're all at least 90% of them locally here in the North Dakota, Minnesota area. So you're definitely going to hit your target audience if you advertise here on the ND Sports Channel and the Magnitude Sports Media Network. More information is available on our website, or you can call or text us at that number that you see on the screen there. Also, player profile videos. They're a chance to get your student in front of a college recruiter in a 3 to 4 minute video. We charge $125 a video. We do offer discounts if multiple students show up at the same time. And tapings are less than an hour in a player. We always get them turned around 72 hours or less, and in most cases it's more like 24 hours. And they're available for student athletes in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. If you're a sophomore or a junior, that's the time you want to get a hold of us to start talking about getting one of these done. And the softball videos are done in partnership with Diamond Academy. Coaches and instructors from there also do a fantastic job. And also, if you have signed a letter of intent to play sports in college, we would love to talk with you. We've already talked with a couple students, and they are free thanks to donations sent to us. We don't charge you for it. And the favorite segment from everybody that we've done one with is that middle segment, the 10 random questions. We have about 40, 50 questions sitting in a box, sitting in a bucket, and we have to pull out 10 of them and answer them. I don't know what they are. You don't know what they are, but it's always been a fun one, and they're always fun questions, nothing too serious. Like, for example, would you recommend the last YouTube video you watched to your mother? That's caught a couple people off guard. We have a whole bunch of questions like that one. We're going to take a timeout. The team profiles. We'll take a look at the game calendar and much more. We're about 5 minutes away. We got to get through this quickly. Back in a moment. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. Challenge Nutrition in South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. All right, welcome back to the Bruins Den here at Fargo South High School. The Bruins getting ready to host the Fargo Davies Eagles. And, well, let's continue on with our pregame show. We got to get through this quickly here. If you want to donate, you can scan that code. That will be available throughout the pregame show, the postgame show, and all commercial breaks. Or you can go to our website at msportsnet.com. Your donations go to not only equipment purchases and making sure we have working equipment at all times, but also if an opening comes up in the schedule and you donate and we happen to know that you are from a particular school, then we're going to go to that school to broadcast the game as a way to say thank you when we have an opening on our schedule to do so. If you want to take a look at our calendar, we're going to be in Wahpeton tomorrow. It'll be the Huskies and the Cowgirls/Cowboys in girls and boys junior varsity, starting at about 1:30 with the varsity games at approximately 5 and 7. All 4 games from the Blickery Activity Center in Wahpeton on the North Dakota State College of Science campus. And then you can see the upcoming game schedule, including February 1st. We're going to have 8 back-to-back games for you starting at 9:30 a.m. It'll be a long day, but it'll be a fun one. There's no doubt about it. Team profiles. The boys team for Fargo South, they're 1-9. They're 1-5 at home. They have not won on the road or neutral court, and they're 1-8 in the EDC, while the Fargo Davies Eagles' only loss came on the road to the Grand Forks Central Knights. Otherwise, they're undefeated. They're 10-1 overall, 9-1 in EDC. They have not lost at home. And once again, that lone road loss in Grand Forks against the Knights at Grand Forks Central High School. I want to thank our sponsors one more time, including Van Dam Chiropractic, Allstate Fred Hage Agency, Challenge Nutrition, and Prolon, a professional fertilizing and weed company here, as well as Fargo Davies families. We'll take one more timeout. Your starting lineups are right ahead. We're about a minute away. It'll be a shorter timeout than normal. Back in a moment.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency, with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at prolawnfm.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email prolawnfargo@gmail.com. All right, welcome back. Your starting lineups are seconds away here. Bob Roars, your PA announcer, a great guy. I worked with him at the Fargo Force and sat side by side with him at the Barnesville Holly game just about a week ago. We broadcasted on our independent station side by side, and that was a fun time meeting up and chatting with him once again. He's a great guy. And if you were to have a chance to get to meet him, you would agree with me. I guarantee you, I'm very confident on that. All right, so once again, your starters, they'll go through the Fargo Davies Eagles first.
First of all, for the guests on the scoreboard, the Fargo Davies Eagles. Starting at forward is 6'7" junior, number 12, Owen Heckner.
Owen Heckner, 6'7" junior forward.
At guard is 6'3" senior, number 24, Grayson Hammond.
Grayson Hammond, a 6'3" senior.
At forward is 6'7" senior, number 25, Cameron Van Dam.
Cameron Van Dam might have a dunk or so tonight. He had a dunk last time he was in the Bruins den against Bismarck Century. We'll see if he does it again tonight.
Senior, number 30, Cole Hage.
Then you got the 6'3" senior, Cole Hage. Scored 28 in that loss, or 28 or 29 in that loss to Grand Forks Central. That was his highest scoring game of the season so far.
Davies Eagles are led by their head coach.
That was Nate Hensel, just came out. Stands the tallest on the team at 6'8", and he's a senior this year.
And now here's the starting lineup for your Fargo South Bruins. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Danny Lahai.
All right, the 5'10" senior guard, number 3, Danny Lahai. And coming up next will be, let's see here, who are they going to pull out of the
guard, a 6'
deck
junior,
of players?
number 10, Sibomana Enoch.
Sibomana Enoch, a 6' junior. And we'll turn down the music in the background there. Metallica's not liked by YouTube. You got the 6'1" senior forward, number 12, Bless Flomo.
At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 21, Bakar Fulla.
And then Bakar Fulla, 5'6" junior guard. And if I had to make a guess, it might be Kevin Hardy next.
The 6'4" senior, number 25, Kevin Hardy.
And that is indeed the case. Kevin Hardy will be your starters. Once again, for Fargo Davies, it's Owen Heckner, Grayson Hammond, Cameron Van Dam, Cole Hage, and Nate Hensel. The head coach for Davies is Bart Manson. For Fargo South, Danny Lahai, Sibo Mana Enoch, Bless Flomo, Bakar Fola, and Kevin Hardy. Head coach is Mike Hendrickson for the Fargo South Bruins. And now there's your cheerleaders. Once again, because of the music, I don't have a roster for their cheerleaders, and I can't turn up Bob on my other mic here.
Aurora Fivig, Mia Fossey.
Oh, those were the Davies cheerleaders, and now the Fargo South cheerleaders over here.
Justice Johnson, Aaron Sohn, and Tia Thompson.
All right. Starters, cheerleaders, head coaches, teams are in the middle, and we're ready to go here. And the Eagles will win the tip. Work it over to Heckner here on the near wing. Now back up top for Hammond. Hammond, one dribble, works it down low. Van Dam along the baseline. Hensel out top, and it was tipped away. Out of bounds, turnover, Fargo Davies. You don't hear me say that word, that phrase too often. Sibo Mana Enoch with the basketball, picks up his dribble, pushes it into the corner there for, I believe that is Flomo, and it was. Flomo works it inside there for Enoch. Now on the near side, that is Danny Lahai, and that one will go all the way back, and over and back's the call.
Fans of Fargo Public Schools would like to acknowledge Sanford Sports Medicine for providing athletic training personnel for tonight's game. Today's trainers, Rachel Buckholz, thankful and appreciate these services.
Heckner for three.
Falls on Davies, number 24, Grayson Hammond, first personal, first team foul.
And that will be poked out of bounds there, and it'll remain Fargo
Officials for
South
tonight's
ball.
game from the High Plains Officials Consortium, Brian Christopherson, Todd Rowe, and Brent Winter.
Pressure on the backcourt there as they get into the hands of Fulla. Fulla back over to Enoch. Enoch will bring it over the timeline. Enoch into the paint. Enoch to the hoop, draws the foul. Team foul number 2 on the Fargo Davies Eagles. Last one was on Grayson Hammond. I didn't see who was on this time.
Falls on Davies, number 40, Nate Hensel.
Nate
his
Hensel
first personal,
picks up
second
his
team
first.
foul. Sibomana Enoch at the line, shooting 2.
This game going a little bit better than they did last time these two teams met up. And no go on the free throw there for Enoch. Fargo Davies at one point led 29-2 in that first meeting of the year at Fargo Davies High School. And it'll remain 0-0 as Kevin Hardy gets the rebound. Flomo for three. No, that won't go. Cameron Van Dam with the defensive board. Van Dam gets it up to Hammond. Hammond now over on the far wing, picks up his dribble, fires it into the Fargo South bench.
Davies substitution, number 1, Ty Satter into the game. Also number 20, Justice Noel.
It's actually Justice Noel. And when Bob he listens to this later, he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Enoch over the timeline to Hardy. Quick passing here as it ends up in Bless Flomo's hands. 3 on the way, and it's in.
Danny Lahai.
Danny Lahai from Bless Flomo on the assist. And the Fargo South Bruins take a 3-0 lead. And out of bounds, another turnover, Fargo Davies. 3 points for Fargo South, 3 turnovers for Fargo Davies. Flomo gets it to Hardy. Hardy had a dunk in the last game we saw against Bismarck Legacy. I think he might have had one against Davies last time we saw Fargo South too. I don't remember. Cross court to Heckner. And that one's stripped out of Heckner's hands. And now Lahai will put up another three, and Hammond will get the, or check that, Van Dam will get the rebound. Fargo South holding on to a 3-0 lead. Ty Satter into the lineup. He gets the ball back. Looks up top for Hage. Hage will get it. Hage drives into the paint, draws the foul.
Fouls on South, number 21, Bakar Fulla. First personal, first team foul.
Slow start here for Fargo Davies compared to other games they've had this season.
Cole Hage at the line for Davies, shooting a pair.
Cole Hage gets the Eagles on the board. And he will get him one closer. Pressure in the backcourt there by Hage and Satter on the half-court trap to get it over the timeline. Fulla now into the corner, gets the ball back. Inside for Kevin Hardy. Ball is poked away, and they'll come up with Bless Flomo on the loose ball. Cross court is intercepted by Cameron Van Dam. Van Dam will bring it over the timeline, fire it to Cole Hage. Looks to the baseline, back out top. Van Dam fakes the three, goes to the baseline. 12-footer off the mark, won't go. Kevin Hardy pulls down the rebound. Back the other way to the hoop, rolls off the rim into the hands of Cameron Van Dam. And Van Dam, I think, maybe pushed down his own player by accident. Justice Noel hit the ground there. They'll work it down low for Van Dam. Van Dam, one dribble, back out. Hage for three. Yes, he got it! Cole Hage with a triple.
Cole Hage for three.
And the Eagles take a 5-3 lead. And all 5 of those points coming from Cole Hage. Nice move to the basket there. Couldn't get the finishing touches on it. Up court to Satter for Van Dam, and he couldn't get the alley-oop down. That was a nice attempt there by Satter to set up Van Dam, and you know what? It didn't happen, but it still looked good.
Falls on the Bruins, number 21, Bakar Fulla, his second personal, second team foul. Number 20, Justice Noel at the line, shooting 2.
Justice Noel buries it.
Cameron Archigo into the game for Fargo South.
Carfulla comes out with 2 fouls. Cameron Archigo in. Justice Noel at the free throw line, and he makes both. Eagles 4 for 4 from the line. We'll let our clock sit there for about 3 more seconds. 14-14 to go. Satter steals it away. Gives it there to Heckner. Satter back to Heckner. Looking inside. Cole Hage. Turnaround into the paint. In and out won't go. Rebound comes down to the Fargo South Bruins. Cameron Archigo. Up court there for Les Flomo. Flomo from the corner for 3 won't go. Loose ball poked around into the hands there of Archigo. And now Van Dam will pick up the loose ball, and with a 7-3 lead and 13:45 to go, Van Dam brings it over the timeline. Hage near wing inside, Justice Noel off the low block, spinning around, and that one's off the mark. Rebound to Fargo South. They put it into the hands of Sibomana Enoch. Enoch drives in, spins around, kicks it out into the corner. Archigo for 3, got it! Cameron Archigo
for 3.
Pulls the Bruins within 1. That was Cole Hage.
Cole Hage scoring.
Near side, Danny Lahai. Lahai trying to weave his way around the defenders, and Owen Heckner blocked him. Fargo South maintains possession of the ball, and the shot's up and in. Sibomana Enoch with the deuce. And it's 9-8, and the Bruins are within 1, doing a lot better this time than they did down at Fargo Davies a couple weeks ago. Van Dam to the hoop, in and 1.
Cameron Van Dam for 2. Falls on South, number 25, Kevin Hardy, his first personal. 13 foul on the Bruins. Van Dam at the line, shooting 1.
Van Dam has had this habit of missing the first free throw of the game. Not this time, and the Eagles are 5 for 5 from the line tonight. 12-8 and a 4-point advantage here from Davies. Into the corner, catch and shoot three, a little strong. Hardy with the rebound underneath, and the bucket.
Kevin Hardy for 2.
That's Mason Bitts. Over to Satter for 3. Yes, he got it. Ty Satter, the senior,
Satter for 3.
scoring his first bucket of the game, 15-10. Archigo over the timeline being guarded by Bitts. Gets it to Hardy, back to Archigo, who now is guarded by Satter, and a double team there as they get it to Enoch. Enoch inside for Hardy, to the hoop, won't go. Too strong, Hage with the rebound. Hage up into the hands of Bitts, into the corner. Hammond for 3, no, off the mark, won't go. Archigo with the rebound, back the other way quickly, into the hands there, Trey Hendrickson. Hendrickson back to Archigo. Archigo into the paint, and that one's off the glass, it won't go. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Hendrickson. Baseline jumper up and in.
Trey Hendrickson for 2.
It's 15-12, not 15-14. In and out. If Fargo South does not score on this possession, we will adjust our score here. And that is not the case. Not going to happen here. So we'll adjust our score.
Number 40, Nate Hensel back in the game. Number 12, Bless Flomo back in for the Bruins. Also number 3, Danny Lahai.
Hammond will inbound it there for Bitts and give it back to Hammond as it crosses the timeline. Now Bitts up top, back over to Hammond on the near side. Working inside for Owen Heckner, and it's tipped up out of bounds on the pass intended there for Ty Satter. It'll remain Fargo Davies basketball. 11:09 to go in the first half, and a 3-point lead here for Fargo Davies. Satter and down low for Hensel. Hensel can't get it to go. Ball's tipped around. Archigo finally picks it up, and then a foul. And I believe the foul's going to go on Hensel.
Falls on Davies, number 24, Grayson Hammond. His second.
They're going to call it on Hammond.
Foul on
his second. Danny Lahai with the basketball. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Swings it into the hands of Bless Flomo. Flomo with a bounce pass to Archigo, and now back over to Lahai. Through his legs, out of bounds. Turnover, Fargo South. Inbounds to Mason Bitts over the timeline, 10:47 and counting. Satter back to Bitts for 3.
Falls on South, number 4, Antoine Clemens, his first personal, 4th team foul. Nate Hensel at the line to shoot 2.
Rebound goes down to Clemens. Quickly up court, corner 3 is in, Danny Lahai.
Danny Lahai for 3. Timeout, Davies.
Davies will talk it over as the Bruins have pulled within 1. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. All right, welcome back. Hammond with the basketball. Satter into Heckner into the high post. He muscles his way to the hoop and will draw a foul. Baseline inbounds pass on the horizon here for the Eagles.
Foul on South's number 5, Cameron Archigo, his first personal. 15 foul.
Hammond inside, Hensel, and that one got swatted up in the air like a piece of popcorn. They're going to say it's Fargo Davies basketball, as I believe Hardy, or well, one of the taller guys for Fargo South, touched it last when it went out of bounds. Hammond looking inside for Heckner, not there, and the ball gets tipped on the inbounds pass and is stolen by Carmen Archigo. Archigo, far side, bounce pass up top there for Flomo. Flomo gives it back to Archigo. Now bounce pass to Hardy at the high post. Backs up near wing over to Flomo. Yes, and Flomo for 3, and he got it.
Wes Flomo for 3.
Wes Flomo gives the Bruins an 18-16 lead.
Grayson Hammond for 3.
And now it's 19-18 Eagles, and a timeout on the floor, or a timeout, official's timeout, due to the net not coming down in its normal
back in for Fargo South
fashion. It was Grayson Hammond who got the 3A on the other end there. Forgot to record that one down. That 3 is up and in as well.
Mason Bitts for 3.
It is actually 22-18. And that one ran to the hands of Kevin Hardy out of bounds, and now stop the clock with 9:01 to go here in the first half. Inside Hardy, Flomo. Flomo will get called for a travel. So Justice Noel will trigger the inbounds pass from in front of the Davies bench. Into Mason Bitts, who dribbles over far side. Page now down low for Van Dam. Van Dam gets tied up with Hardy. Gets the ball back. Cross court Satter. Up court Bitts. Over Hage for 3. Got it!
Cole Hage for 3.
That's his second 3 of the game. Cole Hage has 10 points now with that 3-pointer. He's in the double-digit club. Lahai for 3, but right there is Hardy to catch the missed shot, and now a foul probably on Van Dam. It's definitely on Davies.
20, Justice Noel,
it's on Justice Noel.
14th foul. Number 21, Bakar Fola back in the game for South.
And an official's timeout.
Fargo South
timeout. Whichever, it's a timeout nonetheless. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Allstate Fred Hage Agency, Van Dam Chiropractic, Prolon, and Challenge Nutrition. Challenge Nutrition in South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. All right, welcome back. 8:21 to go, 25-18 lead for the Fargo Davies Eagles. Eagles took the lead at 5-3 for the first time into the game. The Bruins would take the lead at 18-16, and then the Eagles on the 3 by Grayson Hammond would take the lead right back at 19-18.
Falls on Davies, number 20, Justice Noel. Second personal, 15 foul.
There we go.
Hardy at the line.
Now he got it. Somebody must have went down there and told him. He got his name right, Justice Noel. Kevin Hardy at the free throw line, and that one's off the mark.
Davies substitution number 12, Owen Heckner, back in the game.
The Eagles have not missed a free throw. The Bruins have not made a free throw in this game. And Hardy will drop that free throw in. That will change what I just said. Another turnover here by Fargo Davies. If they're not careful, it's going to be a repeat of Grand Forks Central. And then all the arguments about why Davies is number 2 would go mute. At least according to QRF, which isn't an actual rating system in North Dakota yet.
Number 5, Cam Archigo, checking back in for the Bruins.
Corner 3, Satter off the inbounds pass won't go, and another whistle. Both teams have 5 team fouls in this game. And make it 6 now
Davies,
for
number 30,
the Eagles.
Cole Hage, first personal, 16
Cole Hage
foul.
picks up his first. One away from a 1-on-1 bonus here for the Bruins. 25-19, 7:48 to go. Over the timelines, Bakar Fulla. Fulla lost the ball, got it back. Now Archigo. Kevin Hardy blocked by Van Dam. Van Dam gets the ball and gets it into the hands of Cole Hage. Hage will bring it over the timeline with 7.5 to go. Satter inside. Van Dam tipped out of bounds by... That was Kevin Hardy, who had to chase it almost out into the concession stand area. And now Satter will trigger the inbounds pass from right in front of the Fargo South bench. And then, oh no, check that. He's just stand there. He'll come up top of the key to Cole Hage. Now Satter will have the ball. Looking, works it up top. Hage, long 2, blocked out of bounds by Archigo. Satter. And that one will not drop in. Rebound, I believe, Cole Hage, and it got blocked again by Kevin Hardy. Kevin Hardy with 3 blocks now, according to my numbers here. Basket by Bakar Fulla.
For 2.
25-21, 6:50 and counting to go. Mason Bitts with the basketball. Satter to Van Dam, back to Bitts, back to Van Dam. Van Dam drives down to the baseline, now gets to Heckner. Heckner over to Satter. Satter quickly guarded there by Archigo, and Satter was able to get the pass into the paint to Owen Heckner for the basket. Nice move there by Bakar Fulla. Couldn't get the icing on the cake though, and back the other way. Here comes Satter and the Eagles. Bitts back to Satter. 4-3, looks good, isn't good. Bitts will get the rebound, feeds it in for Van Dam. What a pass. Van Dam patient enough to let Hardy get up into the air and back down, but it was enough pressure from the Bruins to get the ball back. And now trailing by 6 with 6 minutes to go, they have a chance to cut that deficit a little bit more here. Archigo on the near wing. Working up top, that is Danny Lahai. No, in and out. Ty Satter with the rebound. Gives it to Bitts, back to Satter. Satter back up top to Bitts, quickly over to Cole Hage around the perimeter. Looking down to the baseline. Van Dam tried to tip it in, back to Hage. Loose ball, Hage drives it in, and it's blocked again by Hardy, and then Hage off the shoe of Bless Flomo out of bounds. That's the 4th block on Hardy. 3 of those have been on Cole Hage.
Lemons, Enoch Hendrickson back in the game for South.
Inside for Bitts on the inbounds pass as Bitts dribbles up over to the far side for Hage. Hage looks down low for Van Dam. Inside for Heckner. Heckner powers his way up and in. Heckner with 4 points. 29-21, 5:14 and counting. Fulla outside here for Hendrickson. Hendrickson now up for Enoch. Enoch gets it into the hands there of Fulla. Fulla drives into the paint. Satter's in the way. Fulla gets the ball back. Ball stripped away. Enoch picks up the loose ball. Enoch drives down the near side of the lane. Nearly stolen by Bitts. Out for Hendrickson. Driving the baseline. Floats it up and in.
Ray Hendrickson for 2.
29-23. Just under 5 to go here. As Bitts back over to Hage for 3. No. But Van Dam with the rebound out to Satter for 3. No. This time Hage with the rebound and a foul.
Falls on South, number 25, Kevin Hardy, his second personal, 16th foul. Grayson Hammond back in the game for the Eagles.
And that is immediately tipped there by Bless Flomo as they tried to get the inbounds pass to Cole Hage. Takes a second off the clock. And now Hage will inbound it from that far side up top to Hammond. Hammond back over to Hage. Hage looking inside, and the pass is swatted into the backcourt. Hammond can pick it up. And Hammond will bring it back. Satter teeing it up for 3. Good, he got it.
Ty Satter for 3.
32-23. Eagles starting to pull away with this one here. We'll see if, I think if our memory serves me correctly, the Bruins actually outscored the Eagles in the second half of the first meeting of the game, but it was that first half that killed them. There was no way they could come back from that deficit, even though they outscored the Eagles in that second half. Right now, they're in a position where if they can keep it, a 9-point game or something like that, then who knows what will happen in the second half. Satter for 3 won't go. Ball's tipped around out of bounds, and they'll stop the clock with 3:37 to go.
Cam Archigo back in the game for the Bruins. Kevin Hardy back in the game for South.
Archigo into the lineup. Kevin Hardy to the hoop. Can't get it to go, and question is who got the rebound.
Number 3, Danny Lahai checking back in for Fargo South.
Hage up to Satter. Satter into the corner. Van Dam can't get it to roll in. He'll get his own rebound. Can't get the second shot to roll in. Archigo pulls down the board. Archigo brings it up the court. Into the corner for Danny Lahai. Lahai will dribble back up high on the near side. Now go back in. Slip and fall. Hardy picks it up. Outside, that is Antoine Clemens, number 4. Now Sibomani Enoch at the free throw line. Picks up his dribble. Hands it to Lahai. Lost it off his fingertips. Out of bounds. Turnover, Fargo South. Heckner from the paint, won't go. Hardy with the rebound.
Owen Heckner for 2.
All right, timeout on the floor.
Timeout,
2:39 to go
30
here.
seconds.
And we're back in a moment.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
All right, welcome back. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Challenge Nutrition, Prolon of Fargo and Moorhead, and Van Dam Chiropractic.
Hey fans, remember, basketball is just a game. Life is not. Tonight we're asking all of you to buckle up, seatbelts, save lives.
Sibomani Enoch will receive the inbounds pass, bring it over the timeline high on the far side. 2:33 and counting to go. Between the legs, dribble by Enoch to the free throw line. Inside, paint jumper up, won't go. Loose ball rolls into the corner, and it's picked up there by, I can't quite see who that is. Oh, that is Bless Flomo. Enoch up top for Archigo. Archigo looking left, looking right. Archigo for three, 19-9 won't go, and the rebound will go into the hands of Owen Heckner on the attempted save there by the Bruins. And Van Dam will draw the foul. Team foul number 7 now. That should send the Eagles to the line.
Number 25, Kevin Hardy, his third personal, 7th team foul. 25, Cameron Van Dam at the line, shooting 2.
And he is 2 for 2.
Number 4, Antoine Clemens back in the game for the Bruins.
35-23 is our score. And he's 3 for 3.
Number 40, Nate Hensel returning for the Eagles. .203 to go. Enoch in the backcourt here with the basketball, being guarded by Cole Hage, who gives it up there for Bless Flomo. Flomo looking to get it to Archigo, and he does. Archigo in between the circles. Now Enoch on the near wing. Drives in, high post, gets it out. Archigo drives in. Enoch thought about the three, didn't pull the trigger, now he will. And that is in and out, won't go. Rebound, Ty Satter. Satter gets it up court for Hammond. Hammond into the corner, Hage for three. Got it! Cole Hage for 3.
.13 points for Cole Hage now, and he leads the way for the Eagles. Archigo, near side, Danny Lahai. Lahai trying to dribble around, gets it out. Enoch for three, got it! I think it was Enoch. Bless Flomo, excuse me. Bless Flomo. Sada works inside, and that is Nate Hensel with the bucket.
Nate Hensel scoring.
41-26, 50 seconds to go. And a nice bump there by Antoine Clemens into Hensel.
For 2.
No foul called, and the bucket's good. 41-28. A 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Over to Hage for 3. Yes! He got another one. That's his 4th 3 of the night. And he has 4 more points from inside the three-point arc. Timeout on the floor.
Davies substitutions, number 11, Mason Bitts.
For a
25,
shoe tie.
Cameron Van Dam. Fuller back in the game for South.
Fola picks up his dribble, gets it up top there in the hands of Flomo. Flomo back over near side here for Clemens. Ball's tipped around, ends up in the hands of Cole Hage. Hage to the hoop, gets fouled.
Falls on South's number 3, Danny Lahai, his first personal, 8th team foul. Cole Hage at the line, shooting 2.
And Hage will make the first one. And he missed it. Eagles missed their first free throw of the game. And at the buzzer, it's off. That brings us to halftime with your score. Fargo Davies 45.
Bruins 28.
And the Bruins 28. Should be a good second half. Certainly looking forward to it. We're going to add up some numbers here. Come back with your halftime show in about 4 or 5 minutes here on the ND Sports Channel. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at prolawnfm.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email prolawnfargo@gmail.com. Challenge Nutrition South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com. Challenge Nutrition South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at prolawnfm.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email prolawnfargo@gmail.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
All right, welcome back. Halftime here, 46-28 lead for the Fargo Davies Eagles here at the Bruins Den in South Fargo. And nobody on the court right now, so that gives us a time to go over some team numbers. We've had 3 lead changes. The Fargo South scored first. That doesn't count as a lead change. And then Fargo Davies would finally take the lead at 5-3. Bruins would take the lead back at 18-16. And then Grayson Hammond would bury a triple to take the lead back at 19-18. And since that 19-18 lead change, the Eagles have not given up the lead yet. So 3 lead changes, 2 to the Eagles, 1 to the Bruins. 45-28. I had both teams down for 10 turnovers in that first half of play. Fargo South 1 of 4 for 25% from the free throw line, and almost perfect until Cole Hage missed his 4th free throw. He's 3 for 4 for 75. Everybody else is perfect, and they are 9 of 10 overall as a team, 90% from the free throw line. Individual numbers for the Fargo South Bruins. Danny Lahai with 6 off 2 triples. Antoine Clemens with 2. Cameron Arch should go with a triple. Let's see, Biwana Enoch with 2. Let's see here. Bless Fomo with 2 triples for 6. Trey Hendrickson with a couple buckets for 4. Bakar Fola has a bucket. Kevin Hardy has a bucket and a free throw. He's 1 of 2 and has 3 points on the after the evening. He also has 4 blocks, and of those 4 blocks, 3 of them were blocks on Cole Hage. For Fargo Davies, Ty Satter with 6 points off 2 triples, a triple for Mason Bitts, 6 points off 3 deuces for Owen Heckner, and 2 points off the free throw line for Justice Noel. He's 2 for 2 for 100%. Grayson Hammond has a triple. Cameron Van Dam with 2 points off the court and 3 off the free throw line. He's 3 for 3 for 100% and a total of 5 points. And Nate Hensel with 3 points, including a bucket and 1 free throw. He's 1 for 1 for 100%. And Cole Hage leading the way right now with 17 points, including 4 triples and a bucket and 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. Once again, overall, 9 of 10 for a team for 90% for Fargo Davies. So it's 45-28 here at halftime in favor of the Eagles. We'll see what the second half holds. Last time these two teams played, the Bruins outscored the Eagles in the second half. If they do it again, they won't have to outscore them by much like they had to do it last time. It's a little bit more manageable game for the Bruins this time around. We'll see if they can do the same thing or if Fargo Davies will pull away with it and pick up a sweep here for the Eagles in the boys JV, girls varsity, and half of boys varsity. So far, so good for Fargo Davies. We'll take another timeout. Be back in a moment with the second half after this.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. Challenge Nutrition in South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. All right, welcome back. Second half of play ready to go here.
Fargo South basketball to begin the second half.
46-28, favor of the Eagles. Bruins will get the ball to start the second half of play. They'll work it up top into the hands of Danny Lahai, who has 6 points so far in this contest. And now the ball is poked away by Heckner. Turnover number 11 here for Fargo South. I believe that's Satter. Is it Satter? Yep, it is Satter. And that one will go into the backcourt, and it must have been touched by Fargo South because no over and back call called there. Hammond for three. He got it. That's his second three of the night.
Hammond for three.
And back the other way. Satter to the hoop, up and in.
Ty Satter for two.
Satter with 8 points now. And it's a 5-0 run to start the second half here for Fargo Davies, and they'll get the rebound. That's Cole Hage bringing it back. Hage to Satter. Satter looking inside. That is Heckner, and Heckner got it up and in.
Owen Heckner for two.
Owen Heckner with 8 points now. 52-28. Three on the way, won't go. Loose ball picked up there by Fulla. Full will drill out, work it back up top, now to the hands of Sibomana Enoch. Enoch directing traffic here, being guarded by Cole Hage. He'll get the screen there from Clemens, and now put up the three. It rattles off the rim into the hands of Cameron Van Dam for his, what we believe to be his 5th rebound. And then Cole Hage puts it up and in down the other end. Cole Hage with 19 points now. 15:57 to go, and a whistle and a timeout, Fargo South.
Timeout, Fargo South, full timeout.
9-0 run for Fargo Davies to start the second half. Full timeout on the floor. We'll be back as well in a moment. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
All right, welcome back. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Challenge Nutrition as well as Prolon of Fargo Moorhead. It is 54-28 with 15:57 to go here in the second half of play. And the Bruins have the ball, looking to end a 9-0 deficit by the Eagles here to start the second half. And a whistle and a travel. A turnover, number 12 for the Fargo South Bruins. Hammond, that is Hammond. Up to Heckner, over to Satter now. Satter being guarded by Enoch. Up top, Hage for three. No, that's off the mark. But Van Dam's there for the rebound and the bucket.
Cameron Van Dam for two.
Van Dam with 10 rebounds now, 5 on each side of the glass, plus he has 7 points. Enoch up top there for Danny Lahai. Lahai puts it into the hands of Fulla. Fulla, ball above his head. Now he was going to work into the high post. Outside corner three. Enoch in. He got it.
Sibomana Enoch for three.
Hammond will bring it over the timeline here with just over 15 minutes to go. Heckner up top over to Satter on the far wing. Lost it off his foot. Diving for it into the backcourt. Hage will pick it up. And now Hage will drive to the hoop. And Hage will get another bucket.
Hage for two.
Hage at 21 now.
Fargo South substitutions. Number 4, Antoine Clemens. Number 5, Cam Archigo. Number 13, Trey Hendrickson.
Hendrickson over in the far corner there for the Bruins, just checked in, gets it to Lehigh. Lehigh from the mid-post, too strong. Ball's tipped around into the hands of Cole Hage. Hage dribbling down the far sideline, cuts to the baseline, goes towards the hoop, outside. Hammond now Satter for three. Got it!
Ty Satter for three.
That puts him in the double-digit club with 11, and quickly into the corner. The ball goes out of bounds, and that stops the clock with 14:18 to
Jamal
go.
Spivey checking in for Fargo South.
Hendrickson will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline here in the near corner. Into Kevin Hardy, now to Archigo. Archigo, bounce pass intended there for Bless Flomo. Now Hendrickson will trigger it in from the near sideline, just in front of his own bench. Looking, cross court in the direction of Clemens. Ball's still loose, and it's picked up by Archigo. Archigo goes to the hoop and lays it in. Nice job there by Cameron Archigo with some focus on that loose ball there. 14 minutes to go as the Eagles lead almost by 30, 61-33, a 28-point lead. It was not that big at halftime. It's been pretty much all Eagles here to start the second half so far. Hammond and a foul.
Ball's on Fargo South, number 5, Cam Archigo. Second foul, first team foul.
Heckner gives it right back to Hammond, being guarded by Archigo. Hammond dribbles down near side, down to the baseline, and a travel. First turnover of the second half for Fargo Davies, unless I missed one. First turnover recorded in my scorebook, let's put it that way. Archigo now over the timeline. Clemens. Ball's tipped around. Hardy gets it, and Hardy lays it in. Kevin Hardy with 5 points now, 61-35.
Kevin Hardy scoring.
Hammond, and nearly stolen away, but Van Dam will take it to the hoop, and he will not get it to drop in.
Foul on Davies. Number 12, Owen Heckner, first personal foul, first team foul. Nate Hensel, Justice Noel, Mason Bitts into the game for Davies.
Far side Clemens left wide open, and nobody stepped up on him. Now Jamal Spivey, number 11, checking into the lineup. It's Hendrickson gets it in for Clemens. Now that's Spivey at the high post. Looked at the basket, didn't pull the trigger. Hendrickson will try. Nobody there, out of bounds, and now will stop the clock on turnover number 13. 12:43 to go here in the second half. Hensel will trigger the inbounds pass to Mason Bitts. Bitts over to Heckner. Heckner back to Bitts. Back to Heckner. Back to Bitts. Up top. Drives in. Free throw line. Back to Heckner. High post. And that one won't go in. Hammond muscles his way for the rebound. Back out to Heckner. Heckner drives down to the baseline. Loose ball, and somebody hit somebody's arm.
Foul on the Bruins, number 4, Antoine Clemens, his second personal, second team foul.
Into the corner for Hammond. Hammond inside to the paint for Hensel, and another foul on the Bruins. This one possibly on Clemens? No, check that. It's going to be on Hardy, and that's his fourth.
Foul on the Bruins, number 25, Kevin Hardy, fourth personal foul, third team foul. Nate Hensel at the line, shooting 2 for Davies.
Davies went 9 of 10 in the first half, and if they have 9 more attempts, they will go 9 for 10 in this half too. That's a rarity, let's put it that way, that Hensel would do that. There, he He got it back. Let's put it that way. (62-35). So working up for Archigo. Archigo puts it into the hands of Flomo. Flomo will get the screen and give it there to Spy. Spy had it stripped away. That is Owen Heckner who stripped it away. Up court there, that is Hammond. Hammond had a dunk here in this gym in a JV game last year.
Justice Noel with the follow.
Justice Noel with the last bucket for Fargo Davies. Spy up top and a whistle. And that's Kevin Hardy, he's out.
Number 5, Cam Archigo.
Oh wait, never mind, it's number 5, not number 25. Foul. I thought I heard 25. Bitts over the timeline to Hammond, back to Bitts. Bitts looking over towards Heckner, gives it back to Hammond. Hammond looks it inside. There's Nate Hensel up and in.
Nate Hensel for 2.
Shot is up, won't go. That was Danny Lahai, excuse me. And now Hammond backs up into the corner, works it back up top. Bitts back over to Hammond. Hammond maybe thought about it. Didn't pull the trigger, but Heckner will. That one will not go in. Rebound Enoch up court there for, that is Flomo. And now Danny Lahai for 3 won't go. And the rebound is caught by Enoch out of bounds. Back to Fargo Davies.
Ty Satter and Cameron Van Dam back in the game for Davies.
Noel. That's Van Dam. Switching direction, lost the ball out of bounds. Junior varsity game went to Fargo Davies 80-48. Girls varsity game went to Fargo Davies 90-35, and right now it's 66-35 in favor of the Eagles boys team. Bitts up top. Gives it to Van Dam. Van Dam to the free throw line. Fades away, misses it. Out of bounds, turnover Fargo Davies. 10:18 to go here in the second half. Danny Lahai with the basketball. Long 2 is off the marks. Ty Satter will pull down the rebound. Quickly, Van Dam down to the baseline. Works it back up top for Mason Bitts. 20 to shoot on a shot clock. Ty Satter just inside the arc. Off the back iron, will not go. Enoch pulls down the rebound. Enoch inside the paint. Maybe tipped by Hensel, but it goes into the basket anyway. Sivamana Enoch with 2. He has 7 on the night. That one's tipped out of bounds.
Trey Hendrickson, Kevin Hardy back in the game for the Bruins.
Kevin Hardy comes back in. He has to be careful. He has 4 fouls and 5 points. He has 1 more points than he has fouls, and he would not like to even up that category. Let's put it that way. Noel inside.
Justice Noel for 2.
6 points for Noel now. With just under 10 minutes to go. Enoch for 3. No. Justice Noel pull down the defensive board. Give it to Bitts in the backcourt as he crosses the timeline here with 9:11 to go. Now Hensel up top. Works into the hands of Van Dam. Van Dam looking inside for Mason Bitts. And Bitts gets blocked by Kevin Hardy. Usually it's the other way around. Mason Bitts is looking inside for Van Dam. Not that time. That was a first. And because Kevin Hardy blocked that one with authority, we might put that into the highlight reel just for 2 factors: the block and the reverse look
Cameron Van
at
Dam for 2.
a pass into the paint from two players that usually flip-flop that position there. Page with it on the near wing. Works it inside for Mason Bitts. And Bitts down low getting some action, and he'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Falls on South's number 21, Bakar Fola, his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul. Mason Bitts at the line, shooting a pair.
Free throw up and in for Bitts. Hensel and Hage are the only two Eagles to miss a free throw in this game, and they'll stay that way for now. (72-39) with 8:31 to go here in the second half of play. Kevin Hardy will draw a foul on either Hage or Van Dam. One of the two. It's on the Fargo Davies
Falls
Eagles.
on Davies number 30, Cole Hage, his 2nd personal. 2nd team foul. Kevin Hardy at the line for the Bruins, shooting 2. Number 5, Cam Archibald back in the game for the Bruins.
Kevin Hardy 2 of 3 from the line tonight. The only other Bruin to shoot free throws is Sibomani Enoch in the game so far. And Enoch is 0 for 2. And now that one will not go in. And he is now 2 of 4. As the Eagles bring it back into the corner, Cole Hage down low, Van Dam. One dribble back out, Hage for 3. No, off the back iron won't go. Noel got the rebound initially. It was stripped away into the hands of Ty Satter. He'll feed it there for Hammond for 3.
Hammond for 3.
Hammond has 9 points. .757 to go here in the second half of play. Baseline inbounds pass here for the Bruins. Comes out to Hendrickson in the corner. Catch and shoot 3. Won't go. Rebound there by Jamal Spivey. And the ball was nearly stripped away. Bruins will regain control of it. Archibald, more specifically, gets it back up top. Cross-court pass, Hendrickson. Now back to Spivey. Spivey up top over to Arch going to the corner. Had to tip it into his own hands to keep it from going out of bounds. Spivey gets the ball back. Feeds it into Hardy at the free throw line. Back to Spivey out top. Spivey getting pressure. Corner, Archibald. 3 on the shot clock. 3 is on the way, and the 3 hits the front iron. Won't go. Basketball goes into the hands of Cameron Van Dam, and now Grayson Hammond to the hoop, and it will drop in. Hammond in the double-digit club with 11 now, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and make it 12.
Kevin Hardy, that's his 5th personal foul. Basket good by Grayson Hammond. Number 4, Antoine Clemens checking in for South.
Free throws up and in. Fulla with the basketball. And outside Archibald, stolen away by Satter. Satter will get around his defender in the backcourt there and pop it out for Hammond for 3. No, in and out won't go. Heckner with the rebound. Heckner has the ball poked loose on the floor, back into the hands of Satter now. Satter will weave his way through defenders and put it in off the glass.
Satter for 2.
Satter had 6 in the first half. He has 7 in this half. He has 13 total. 6.5 to go here in the second half. Fulla to Clemens. Now for Spivey. Spivey tried to feed it inside. Ball poked around like it's inside of a pinball machine. Finally gets into the hands of Cameron Van Dam. Van Dam will bring it over the timeline. 6:11 and counting to go here. Satter Breck inside for Van Dam to the hoop and in.
Cameron Van Dam for 2.
Corner 3, Hendrickson off the side of the backboard, won't go. Here comes Satter. Oh, and he tried to feed it to Hammond, and it was through his fingertips, and that would have been pretty had Hammond collected that pass. All right, we'll have some substitutions here for Fargo Davies. On the floor right now, Justice Noel, Latrell Davis, Ian Moschenbacher, Nate Hensel, as well as, can't see the other one, Mason Bitts, I believe. Into the corner, now up top, and they'll feed it inside, outside, Lahai for 3. No. Enoch with the rebound. Enoch will give it to Clemens, and Clemens will draw a foul. 82-40.
Foul on Davies, number 5, Latrell Davis. That's his first personal, 13th foul.
Shot is up off the inbounds pass. Clemens will tip around the rebound and get it back and fire it out here. Archigo will keep it alive for the Bruins, and he'll get it right back and put it up for 3, and that one's off the mark. Davis tips the ball into the hands of Mason Bitts. 5:15 and counting to go as Bitts crosses the timeline. Looking over towards Moschenbacher, and he'll send it that way. Moschenbacher had a bunch of 3s in the junior varsity game earlier this afternoon. That is Mason Bitts with the bucket. Mason Bitts with 7 points now in the contest. Just under 5 to go. Cross court, Danny Lahai. Lahai dribbles down towards the baseline. Needs some help, gets it out to Enoch. Enoch will drive into the paint, and Enoch will slip, and there will be a foul probably on Nate Hensel. Team foul number 4 on the Davies. We know that much for sure.
Foul on Davies, number 5, Latrell Davis. Second personal. 14th foul.
Latrell Davis picking up his second, actually. And a timeout was just called.
Timeout Davies, 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout, 84-40 in favor of the Eagles. 4:40 to go, second half of play. Back in a moment here on the NBC
Hey fans, a reminder,
Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. All right, welcome back out of the timeout. It's 84-40 with 4:39 to go here in the second half of play. During the half times of the girls and the boys games, the students here at Fargo South raised $183.03 for, I believe it was a cancer fund. I forgot what he said. I was not, apparently I wrote down the dollar amount and did not write down the cause, but it was a good cause, let's put it that way.
Fouls on Davies, number 5, Latrell Davis, third personal foul.
Latrell Davis racking up the fouls here, coming in off the bench. He has 3 now. And that is the 15th foul now, as that puts Antoine Clemens, a 6'3" senior, at the free throw line, and the free throw's up and in. That one's off the mark. And the ball will get into the hands of Mason Bitts. That is Carter Hills with the basketball. Fires it over to Ian Moschenbacher. Moschenbacher drives into the paint right in front of the free throw line. Can't get the shot to go down. And Clemens will get the rebound. Get it into the hands of Archigo. Archigo across the timeline. 4 minutes and change to go. Enoch for 3 off the back iron, won't go. Hills will get the rebound. Hills will slow things down. Give it to Moschenbacher in the backcourt. Check that, that's Bitts. Now Hills gets it back, and Hills will have a chance to go to the hoop. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Archigo with the rebound. Flies it up court there, and the 3 on the way from Danny Lahai, and it's in. He got it.
Danny
He has
Lahai
9 points
for
on the
3.
night. Now after that triple, Hills gets it to Bitts. Now Davis has it off the pass from Prudhomme. Back to Hills. 15 on the shot clock. Bitts for three. A little too strong. Prudhomme pulls down the rebound, and Prudhomme and one gets it.
Fouls on South, number 3, Danny Lahai, his second personal, 17th foul. Basket good by Jacob Prudhomme. At the line, shooting one.
Jacob Prudhomme. That's a 6'2" junior. And that free throw will be as if it never counted as he stepped over the line. So he didn't make it, he didn't miss it. It just never happened.
In the game for Davies.
Checking in, Diamond McGill, a 5'9" sophomore.
Number 32, Diamond McGill. Number 21, Bakar Fola back in for.
And McGill comes in for Enoch. Also into the lineup is, let's see here. We'll figure it out momentarily here. Lahai, far side. Now up top, Arch go back over to Lahai. Tees it up for three and banks it in.
Danny Lahai for three.
Danny Lahai with 12 points, 6 in each half, and it's 86-47 with 3 minutes to go. We'll stop our clock and let the clock in the gym catch up. It's Latrell Davis. Fires it into the hands of Zach Mitzel, and that one will bounce off the back rim. Prudhomme is there for the rebound and the putback.
Jacob Prudhomme scoring.
2:44 to go. Lahai for three. Nope, missed it. Davis gets the rebound. Davis can dunk it. If you give him an open lane, he can throw it down. Maschenbacher drives to the hoop, and he will draw the foul.
Falls on South, number 4, Antoine Clements, third personal, 18th foul. Ian Maschenbacher at the line for Davies, shooting a pair. Number 22, Peyton Kessel. Number 11, Jamal Spivey. And number 13, Trey Hendrickson, back in for the Bruins.
Maschenbacher 2 for 2. And it's 90-47 with just over 2 minutes to go. JV team scored 80, girls scored 90, and if that trend continues, Fargo Davies will get to 100, but I doubt it. Unless they can knock down a couple triples here, but the ball will go back to Fargo South. I missed the call.
Foul on Davies, number 2, Carter Hills, first personal, 16th foul.
Peyton Kessel triggering the inbounds pass there. They'll get it back here. That is Diamond McGill. Into the corner, Hendrickson for three, won't go. Davis pulls down the rebound, flips it into the hands of Zach Mitzel. Up top, Prudhomme, now Maschenbacher. Inside for Carter Hills. Outside for Latrell Davis for three. He got it!
Latrell Davis for three. Substitution timeout for Davies, number 33, Carter Whitty, number 32, Javin Bitchoff. Into the game for the Eagles.
.90 seconds to go in this one. Some new faces in for Fargo Davies, including Bischoff, number 32, and Carter Whitty, number 33. Shot is up. Bischoff will get the rebound. Looking into the hands of Carter Hills with 1:04 to go. Bischoff up top for Whitty. It's into the hands of Mitzel. Mitzel looking inside, gets it to Hills. Hills for Bischoff, works it inside there, and that pass is intercepted by Kessel. Kessel will hand it off there for Bakar Fulla. Fuller will bring it back, put it in the corner for Hendrickson, back to Fuller. Fuller looks inside for Kessel, and a foul. And that stops the clock with 41 seconds to go.
Foul on Davies, number 35, Jacob Verdome. First personal, 17 foul. 22, Peyton Kessel at the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
That one will roll off the rim, and the clock will restart. Davies will bring the ball back down with 38 seconds to go. Whitty to Bischoff inside there for, I believe that was his midzone, it was. Carfullo will get the rebound, come back the other way, drive it to the hoop, won't go. Ball's tipped around, and the bucket's up and in. It is Diamond McGill with the bucket.
Diamond McGill for 2.
10 seconds to go. Davies can hold for the final shot, 93-49. And that'll be your final score, 93-49 in favor of the Fargo Davies Eagles. Eagles get the sweep here at the Bruins Den. We'll cut up some numbers and come back with your post-game show right after we thank our sponsors, Prolon of Fargo Moorhead, Van Dam Chiropractic, Allstate Fred Hayes Agency, and Challenge Nutrition, along with Davies Families for bringing you broadcast coverage today on the ND Sports Channel. Thank you so much. Updated team profiles, game recap, and much more. It's coming up on our post-game show next here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal, your daughter's set sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency, with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. Challenge Nutrition in South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com. Challenge Nutrition in South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you are guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed, someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back here. The final, second to final segment of our post-game show. Once again, your final score, 93-49 in favor of the Fargo Davies Eagles. Coming up, we'll have a game recap. Take a look at our upcoming schedule. I can tell you we have 4 games coming up for you tomorrow. Yes, that's right, tomorrow. And then all that other cool stuff. Let's take a look at the team profiles for the girls and the boys. Fargo South Bruins lose both. The girls dropped to 2-9 overall. And still looking for their first win at home. They'll get it soon enough, I would suspect. 2-8 in the EDC, while the boys fall to 1-10, 1-6 at home, no wins on the road, and 1-9 in the EDC. For Fargo Davies, girls, they improved to 8-4, 5-1 at home, 3-3 on the road, 8-3 in EDC, and also 11-1 for the boys, 5-0 at home, 5-1 on the road, and 10-1 against the EDC opponents. Streams on demand, well, every one of them, but this one here that we're still in progress on is available right now for an on-demand replay. And within about 30 minutes or so after the conclusion of this one, I got to check this message. Hang on with me. Bear with me for a moment here. Okay, that's taken care of. Just had to make sure. If you were listening or watching, I should say, in the girls' game, I said that we would try and get Addie Wagner up here to talk to her about that. But we are going to schedule something for later in the week. because she left before the boys' game came to a finish as the family went out to eat to celebrate her 1,000 points she got on the first free throw of the game. She currently sits at 1,018 points on her season, and she's only a sophomore. So congratulations once again to Addie Wagner. Also on our website, under the games button, click on team playlist. They are sorted by sport. You click on basketball, and you'll get only the basketball games of the 600 and some games that we've done. Or you can scroll down under ND teams and click on either Fargo South or Fargo Davies, and that will filter out all the games that do not feature Fargo Davies or Fargo South. So that's a quick way to find the games that you're looking for. Or, like I said, you can go back to our other website and just find the specific game and click on the watch button. And that's another way to find the game that you're looking for as well. We want to thank our sponsors one more time. Prolon, professional fertilizing and weed control company here in Fargo, along with Allstate Fred Hage Agency, Van Dam Chiropractic, and Challenge Nutrition and Davies Families for bringing you Fargo Davies basketball coverage this winter sports season. We certainly appreciate that. If you'd like to hop on board, we have booster plans that start as low as $25 per month. You can find that on the navigation bar on our website at msportsnet.com. We also have monthly sponsor rates. And if you don't have a particular team, but you just want to support high school sports, or if you have a favorite team, you can get a hold of us and we can put together a package for your team as well. Get promotion on our website, our YouTube, our Facebook, all of them, and Twitter. All of them have 1,000+ followers, and a majority, 90% or more of those, are from the local area here. So you definitely reach your target audience. We'll put that little scrolling message on our scoreboard for maximum daytime exposure and all that other cool stuff. Hundreds of viewers per game. That totals to thousands of viewers per month. So you're definitely going to get some exposure, and we'd love to have you hop on with us here. So with that said, we'll take a final timeout. We'll come back and recap this one and get you set for our next broadcast and wrap this thing up here from the Bruins Den at Fargo South High School, next on the ND Sports Channel. Any or all of this live game broadcast. Not to worry, over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal, your daughter's set, sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency, or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency, with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at prolawnfm.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email prolawnfargo@gmail.com. Challenge Nutrition in South Fargo is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 different varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that will quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different liftoffs. They'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Challenge Nutrition today, 5050 Timber Parkway, Suite 106 in South Fargo. Challenge Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. All right, welcome back. Once again, your final score, 93-49 in favor of the Fargo Davies Eagles. We'll take a look at your game recap as well as the upcoming stream broadcast here and how to find us on social media and all that other cool stuff. Matter of fact, let's tell you that right now. You can find us on Twitter at msportsnet and on YouTube at youtube.com/ndsportschannel and also on Facebook at facebook.com/msportsnetlive. You can watch the games on YouTube. You can watch the games on Facebook. You can watch the games on your home TV via the YouTube app. You can watch the games on the mobile app. You can watch the games on the YouTube mobile app. We have a Magnitude Sports Media mobile app on Android devices, but not yet on iPhone. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game recap, and let's change that to the ND Sports channel instead of, oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, let's see here. I think we need to hit this button here. There we go. Yeah, so your game recap looks like this. It was 28-49, or check that, 45-28 at the end of the first half of play. And one number I forgot to add up. I'll do that really quickly here. Eagles outscoring the Bruins 48-21 in that second half to bring us to our final score of 93-21. The Bruins led at 3-0, and then the Eagles went on a 5-0 run to take a 5-3 lead. They would hang on to that lead until the Bruins took the lead at 18-16, and then the Grayson Hammond would come back, hit a 3, and take the lead at 19-18, and that was the final lead change of the game. No ties, 3 lead change, 2 to the Eagles, 1 to the Bruins. Let's see here. Had the Bruins down for a total of 18 turnovers in the game compared to just 12 for Fargo Davies. And 1 for 4 in the first half from the free throw line for 25%. Overall in the game, 3 of 7 for 43% for Fargo South. And for Fargo Davies, it was 9 of 10 in the first half for 90%. Overall, 15 of 17 for 88% from the free throw line. And those are your team numbers for the Bruins and the Eagles. Individual numbers look like this. Danny Lahai, 12 points off 4 triples and 2 fouls. Antoine Clemens with 3 points, including 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Cameron Archigo with 5 points. Sibo Manainoc with 7 points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Jamal Spivey played but did not score any points. Blas Flomo with 6 points, both off triples in the first half. Trey Hendrickson had a couple of buckets as well. And then Bakar Fulla with a deuce back early in the first half. Peyton Kessel played, did not score any points. Abdi Abdikadir did not play today. Kevin Hardy with 6 points. 3 of those in the first, 3 in the second. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had a bucket and 1 of 2 in the first half and a bucket and 1 of 2 in the second half. Let's see here. Fred Murwanashuka did not play. Diamond McGill had 2 points, and Semso Sabasic. Let's try this again. Semso Sabasic did not play either. Team fouls, 8 in the first half, 7 in the second half for a total of 15 for Fargo South. And for Fargo Davies, 6 in the first half, 6 in the second for a total of 12. Individual numbers for the Fargo Davies Eagles. 13 for Ty Satter. And he had 6 in the first half and the other 7 in the second half. Carter Hills played but did not score. Ian Maschenbacher with 2 points, both of them from the free throw line. He went 2 for 2. Latrell Davis hit a triple with a minute 28 left in the second half. And he would end the night with 3 points and 3 fouls. Mason Bitts with 7 points, including 2 of 2 from the free throw line and a triple back in the first half. Owen Heckner with 8 points, 6 of them scored in the first half. Justice Noel with 6, 4 in the second half, and 2 for 2 from free throws in the first half. Zach Mitzel played but did not score. Brady Savinjo did not play in this particular game. Grayson Hammond with 12 points, including 1 of 1 from the free throw line and 3 triples, 1 in the first half, 2 in the second half, and another 2-point basket. basket. Cameron Van Dam, 11 points, a perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line. All 3 of those attempts came in the first half of play, and he had 6 of his 11 in the second half. Cole Hage led the way with 21 points, 3 of 4, 75% from the free throw line. He got all 4 of those attempts in the first half. He had 4 points in the second half and scored the other 17 in the first half, and 12 of those 17 came from behind the three-point arc in the form of 4 triples. Carter Whitty, I don't think I saw him out there today. We're going to go with he did not play. Jacob Prudhomme with 4 points. Both of them scored in the second half. Nate Hensel with 6, including 2 of 3 from the free throw line for 67%. 1 of 2 in the second half and 1 of 1 in the first half. And once again, overall, the Davies Eagles shot 15 of 17 for 88% as a team from the free throw line tonight. That wraps up our this broadcast here. Our next broadcast is going to be tomorrow from the Blickery Activity Center in Wahpeton. The first game starts at 1:30, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one at approximately 3, 5, and 7 p.m. between the Wahpeton Huskies and the Breckenridge Cowgirls, and the Wahpeton Huskies and the Breckenridge Cowboys. And we'll have all 4 of those games for you live here on the ND Sports Channel from the Blickery Activity Center on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science. And then back to Fargo Davies for a triple header. Fargo North Spartans will travel down to Extreme South Fargo. Boys JV at 4:15 with the girls varsity at 5:45 and the boys varsity at 7:30. And then a possible game on the 30th. That one's still waiting to be confirmed. And then we have, we're going to wrap up the month down at Fargo Davies when they host the Red River Rough Riders. And then you can catch our entire schedule on our website at msportsnet.com. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks again to our sponsors, Allstate, Fred Hage Agency, Van Dam Chiropractic, Challenge Nutrition, and Prolon of Fargo Moorhead, and also the Davies families who have pitched in to provide broadcast coverage. Your final score, 93-49. The Fargo Davies Eagles improved to 10-1 overall. Or check that 11-1 overall and 10-1 in the EDC. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow. 1:30 tip-off, and the pregame going on at about maybe 1:20-ish. For the, I believe it's the girls JV first, followed by the boys JV, and then the girls varsity, and then the boys varsity between Wahpeton and Breckenridge tomorrow here on the ND Sports Channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow. And if I don't talk to you tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a safe night.